Well guys, you will not guess what I have just done. I just recorded this whole video and then realised that I had my camera on SQ setting instead of filming. Really frustrating. So we're going to have to redo the whole thing again. And I've got my little notes here to remind me of my 10 things that I will no longer be buying in order to save money and cut down on waste. Are we ready? Number 1, it's going to be a quick one. Single-use plastics. Single-use plastics were banned in the UK from the 1st of October last year, but there are some instances where you can still buy them with your takeout food, but they're just not free anymore. So I am never buying them. They're one of the biggest contributors to ocean plastic, microplastics that don't get recycled because they get blown away so easy. And I am on the first hand, perhaps, receiving of that living by the coast. We see it from time to time washing up on shores. Tourists come and they get their fish and chips, and sometimes if they're not careful about how they dispose of that, it ends up in the ocean. So I'm a big believer in not buying single-use plastics of that variety. And also with your takeout coffees, not getting those polystyrene plasticky cups. At least get the paper cup if you must get a cup and you're not taking your own. Number 2, along the same line, Tupperware. I never buy plastic Tupperware. I stick with the stainless steel. It lasts much longer anyway. It doesn't stain in the same way that plastic Tupperware does. If the plastic Tupperware is staining, it's probably because it's leaching into your food. So that's a reason I don't buy that either. Number 3, cheap pans. Similar thing. The coating can come off of cheap pans and leach into your food, and often you will end up consuming even more. So invest in a good stainless steel, glass or ceramic pan, or buy them second hand because they're much better for you, much better for the environment, much better for your wallet. Number 4, magazines. Now I can understand a little bit if you're into fashion, but now there are lots of versions available for iPad, e-readers, the exact same copy as the magazine, but not in print format. This could save you a ton of money and definitely cut down on waste. Number 5, take out food. It's a little bit of a waste of money. It's often very expensive. It often comes in plastic containers, but even if it doesn't and it comes in the cardboard, it's still a waste of money. And why not have a go at creating that favourite meal yourself, as then it's also a lovely activity to do and you'll feel accomplished for doing it. The next thing is number 6, cleaning products. Now cleaning products are often all the same ingredients. So instead of buying a floor cleaner, a kitchen cleaner, a bathroom cleaner, a general purpose cleaner, you get the picture, 5 to 6 different products, one will do. They often have all the same ingredients. I like to use Dr. Bronner's because it's a tiny little bit and diluted with water. There are other types available on the market for that, but also you can use household things like we all usually know of: lemon juice, bicarbonate of soda or baking soda, and white distilled vinegar. We do not need all these separate products. They cost us money, they create waste. Number 7 is plastic pens. Now plastic pens are a single-use plastic that not a lot of people often talk about, but those biros that you get in sort of the 20 to 50 packs, use them once, put them down somewhere, they're lost. You know, where do they end up? Probably landfill. And the packets are so huge that most people don't even care if one goes missing. So why not have some kind of nice bamboo fountain pen, a wooden fountain pen, a bamboo biro even, which is still a little bit better than the plastic pens, because at least the outer is biodegradable. Even the aluminium ones, you can often get cartridges to fill them up, or you can even fill the ink cartridges up themselves. 8, plastic bags. Now sometimes it's easier said than done, always remembering your reusable bag, but if we don't, boy does that add up. In the UK at the moment, some supermarkets are charging sort of 50 pence a bag, so try to always remember your reusable bag. I'm not buying plastic bags anymore. 9. Now this is one that I get asked a lot. Do I buy conditioning products as a minimalist? Well, that's not really an easy question to answer, but I'll have a go. I no longer buy many conditioning products. We get told that we need a conditioner, anti-frizz serum, an oil, you know, all these different things, a setting spray, all sorts of stuff for our hair. We don't, although depending on environmental climate, the country that you're in, sometimes from time to time we may need some kind of conditioning product. Now, instead of having multiple, I have one. This is my one product that I use just in the summer months. It is a milky conditioning oil because it looks like an oil before you do anything. And then it looks more like a leave-in conditioner, and that is because it is all of them. It's all the products in one. It is a leave-in conditioner. It protects your hair from heat, chlorine, sun damage. It's great. Salt water even, UV, and it helps keep my hair look that little bit more in condition in the summer months when I will be partaking in all of those things. It's also by the company New, which are a very ethical, eco-conscious company, vegan, cruelty-free, I believe even carbon neutral, and also using sustainable ingredients. 10. Now this is a biggie. Petrol cars. Now, while we already have them, I suppose we may as well all use petrol cars to completion, and no doubt the fossil fuels are soon gonna be gone. But I can't wait for the day when not only do we all try to use just public transport if our setting allows it. For instance, most UK towns are connectable by some kind of rail network, public transport network. I know in really rural areas it's perhaps not. I also know that in America you're very spread out, so this is a difficult one for you there, and perhaps Australia as well. But where you can, try to use public transport, and in future I am not going to be buying petrol cars. They're so expensive to run, they create pollution. So what would I buy instead? I would buy an electric car. Yes, they need recharging and they've got batteries, but they are solar powered usually, solar chargeable, and that creates a lot less waste and a lot less pollution. I just can't wait for the day where it doesn't have to be the lithium batteries. That's all my 10 things that I will not be buying to save money, also save the environment or help the environment. And now guys, I have to cut to me drinking the water from before because I've only just drank water 10 minutes ago, so I can't possibly drink another water right now. So let's cut to what we've been doing in this audit in my life, which is drinking water every day. Now, was that faster than yesterday? I'm not obviously sure at this point because yesterday I actually broke my record. It was 16:97 and my personal best was 18 seconds. And so far on this 31 days, the best I think could be 19 seconds. So we cut it down by 3 seconds nearly. See you all tomorrow. Bye.